Hello and good morning. Today is Monday, August 23rd, 2021. I'm Lindsay Duff, and this is Responsible Day Trading. Okay, I'm half awake this morning. I'm really tired. I did not sleep great, so I probably will not trade today. I did do just a little bit of trading on Friday. We'll go over that since I went over all my trading last week. It was only 8.5 points. My first trade, I think I made maybe like 2 ticks off of. And then I was like, I gotta go. I forgot that if you haven't learned anything about me, my time management skills are not that great. And I can see this light reflecting in my glasses because it is super dark here in the mornings. So let's get this party started. Let's take a first look at the news and see what's going on. We'll go over what we anticipate. Then I'll talk about my Friday trades. All right, so let's go ahead and check that out. All right, guys, if you are looking to check out the news, just go to responsibledaytrading.com/calendars and market news. And you can see what's going on for the week. If you want to change these filters up, just so you know, you can look at lower volatility. I only look at higher volatility myself, but let's talk about this. We do have a lot going on this week, actually. Every day we've got a little bit of something, all about half an hour after the market opens. We do have a little bit of pre-market on Wednesday, and then an hour after the market opens, we got crude inventory. Thursday's all pre-market, and then Friday, we've got Powell speaking, which can move the market a little bit. Not quite as high impact as everything else, but we still want to be aware of it. Let's go ahead and check out that market. So let's start off with the daily chart right here. And we can see on this daily chart what happened. And I'm sorry I had to erase all my circles, so I'm a little sad. But we can see, and let me turn this off really quick. We can see that it pulled right down just like it has done before. Pulled right down to that EMA and bounced right off of it. So some things that we would be looking forward to anticipate if the market's going to pull back down, kind of like what it looks like here. Are we going to see these BBs really roll up and bust through that top Bollinger Band like we would like to see for a strong push to the upside? Are we going to see it roll up, mill around the EMA and roll back down? I mean, only time can really tell us what's going to happen. What we can do is just be aware and pay attention. But once again, right off that top EMA, boom, bounce right back to the upside. So we're getting up back near the high. And what we're noticing, and let's go ahead and look at the other charts really quick. Let's look at this first, this 28,657, which is my next biggest chart. And I like to look at that and see what it's telling me. Now, we've rolled off of that Bollinger Band and we're moving to the upside. If you look at our smaller tick charts, it's having a little bit of difficulty being a nice, strong move. Right now, the direction is up. In the larger tick chart, we do see the potential for a little bit of a pullback down considering how far we are from the EMAs. The EMAs are just crossing over. A lot of times these act just like magnets that we see it pull back into the EMA. Right now, the direction is still up. MACDs are leading higher. Price is leading higher than that last pivot. Obviously, we have not gotten to the absolute ultimate high, but it does still say more up. So let's look at our next few charts and just kind of evaluate what's happening right now. Actually, if I'm looking right now, this was a great little pullback for more up. MACDs just barely pulled back at all. We do have some potential for divergence on our trading chart. We have a little bit of divergence happening on our 10,946. So our overall bigger picture, MACDs are leading lower while price is leading higher, but you can already see it's starting to make a little bit higher highs than we've seen before in the MACDs. The BBs are outside of the Bollinger Band, which says more up. So definitely the immediate is still up right now, especially in our smaller tick charts. Right now we can see EMAs open, strong to the upside. MACDs, they're not very strong. They're actually very weak, but it is early. It's 6:30. The market doesn't even open for 2 more hours. Things can absolutely change in that time. Overall, still up. Anticipating this market to try and show us some new highs. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Let's remember where this last high is. I don't have it marked. I don't normally mark the extreme highs because a lot of times those are just overruns. We see how it really just popped up there and came back down and stayed back below this area. So when it gets up to right up in here, right around that 44.60, 62 or so, 63. And I want to see what it's telling me then. When it gets up to this little area, we'll say, okay, is this still showing strength? Am I still seeing MACDs leading lower? Are we anticipating that area to hold? Or will we anticipate getting to and through the next area? So it's all a waiting game. It's all paying attention. But yeah, so looking at everything overall says more up. I mean, that's what I'm looking for at this moment. I almost forgot. I said I was going to go over my Friday trades. So let's pull that up really quick. As I was saying, right here at this one, I was like, man, I have got to go. Let me turn them on right here. Also, it was not my best look of trading. So let's see what we did. So first one I took out, I take him out a little bit differently. Oh, I did have 2 exits right in here. I actually realized that I had an appointment that I was supposed to go to. So I pulled down the first one and it just took forever to get out. So I got 3.5 points off that first trade. The second trade right here, I took a short, realized really quickly that wasn't going to work out. So I took just a tick off of that one. So that put me at 425. And then my final one, I took a long, I don't remember why I exited this one, to be honest with you. I think I just wasn't paying attention and I just wasn't feeling it. So I took just a point off of each one. So for the day, I had 8.5 points. I mean, it was a pretty good week last week. I can't complain. You know, for the entire week, I ended up with 83.5 points. So that's a pretty good run for the week, right? So I can't expect that big of points each week simply because we had a huge move during FOMC. I mean, hopefully we start getting strong pump and moves like that again. But, you know, there is no guarantee, especially with all the, oh, is this going up? Is this going down? Are we making new highs? Are we getting to new areas? It gets a little bit wishy-washy because everybody's trying to determine what way it goes. And then you've got the people trying to force it in one direction when it's really going in the other. So it's just a big mess a lot of times. All right, guys, this week, I'm probably not going to get very much trading in. I have a lot on my plate and we're just trying to get finished with some projects that are taking way longer than I ever anticipated. And that's okay because it means it's getting done properly. So if you've got questions, definitely let us know. We do have a couple of spaces open. Don't forget, You Profit Trader, the rest of this month has a 40% discount. So I believe that's summer 40. So if you're looking to get funded or show us what you got, then use that code summer 40 and get 40% off of your subscription. Also, don't forget to check out Responsible Day Trading Tax Pros. This way we will help you to know how to set your trading up as a business, how to make sure that you're taxed properly, and that you are on the proper road so that you can become your own boss and get paid what you need to get paid. That's going to be it, though. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And as always, you know that I look forward to catching you on the profitable side.